morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan Pre-Market Roundup. First on the global markets. Yesterday when we closed, European markets were trading in negative by around 0.5 to 1%, whereas the American markets with a lot of volatility in Dow futures were showing a negative opening for their markets as well. Finally, when the European markets closed, they closed by around 1.25 to 2.5% negative, whereas the American markets also lost around 1% across the board. Coming back to our markets, with a lot of volatility during the day, our markets finally managed to close in negative by around 0.25% for Nifty and around 0.25% on Sensex and other markets as well. FIs were seller by around 70 crore rupees in cash market yesterday in Indian equities, whereas domestic institutional investors buy around 200 crores in cash market in Indian equities. FIs bought index futures worth around 175 crore rupees yesterday. Coming to Asian markets are now trading in green by around 0.5 to 1% across the board, whereas SGX Nifty is showing a negative opening for our markets. We can expect Nifty to open down by around 25 to 30 points as per SGX. Now let's have an update on derivatives.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. The Indian benchmark indices witnessed a huge volatility in yesterday's trade. As we have seen that Nifty started the session on a flattish to positive note at around 8338 odd levels, but selling was witnessed across the board across the stocks, due to which Nifty hit a fresh intraday low at around 8244 odd levels. But in afternoon session, buying was seen in many of the blue chip counters like HUL, Infosys, ACC, Ultratech Cement, due to which Nifty recovered from the day's low, but finally ended the session at 8307 levels with a loss of 0.11%. In this period, we have seen that long positions were squatted by market players as open interest decreased by 2% from 1 crore 88 lakhs to 1 crore 84 lakhs. Approximately 3.76 lakhs were reduced in open interest, and Nifty futures price decreased by approximately 10 rupees. Cost of carry also increased by 86% from 4.70% to 8.76%. Also, Nifty futures premium increased from 19 points to 29 odd levels. On the options front, PCR is decreased by 2.63% from 1.14 to 1.11, which is clearly indicating that call option has seen good build-up than put option. India VIX was up by 4.67%. It was increased from 16.48 to 17.25%. In the options activity, we have seen that 8,300 call option, 8,400 and 8,500 has added good number of shares in open interest. Currently, 8,300 has added 7% open interest in yesterday's trade. In the put option also, we have seen that 8,200 put option has added good number of shares in open interest, and 8,300 has added marginal number of shares in open interest. Overall, looking at the options data, we may see 8,300, 8,320 level can act as a stiff resistance going forward. There is one security in man period today, which is Wockhardt Pharma, and on the FIs front, they were net buys of 250 crores overall. They were net buys of 178 crore in index futures. They were net buys of 319.72 crore in index options. They were net sellers of 244.37 crores in stock futures, and they were net sellers of 1.8 crore in stock options. Our 5-day CVF stands at 8,300, and as we have seen that 8,300, 8,320 can act as a stiff resistance, and currently Singapore Nifty is down by 37 points, which is at 8289. As you have seen that crude oil is trading with at lower levels, and also we have seen that copper is also trading at 6 years low, which can be a negative sign for the market. We may see a flattish negative start in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Now let's have a look at some of the trading ideas for the day. First idea, Rico Auto. Rico Auto promoters have released pledge equity of around 1 crore shares, which is around 7.5% of Rico Auto's equity. Action to be taken here is long Rico at CMP of 43.4 with a stop at 42.5 for a target of 44.7 and 45.5. Bharti Airtel may have to pay rupees 436 crore for merging Qualcomm 4G arm with Bharti. Also, there is another news item in Bharti, that is Telecom Department has moved to Supreme Court over one-time spectrum fee, which amounts to around 26,000 crore rupees to be recovered from three players, mainly Bharti, Idea and Reliance Communications. So Bharti short with a stop loss at 353 for target of 336 and 329. Third idea is PC Jewellers. PC Jewellers has been nominated as agency for gold, silver import, eligible for direct import of precious metals. Action to be taken here is long and PC Jewellers with a stop at 219.5 for a target of 231 and 235. On news flow front, JK Tyre and Industries have allotted 2.15 crore shares to promoters on conversion of warrants. These warrants were issued in December 2013. Government is likely to sell 10% in IOC in this fiscal. Power Ministry, Oil Ministry has jointly finalized a gas pooling cabinet note, which may result in GAIL's marketing margin by around cutting GAIL's marketing margin around 75% versus 50%, which was proposed earlier. Secondly, it may result in GAIL's pipeline tariff cut by around 50% versus 20% as proposed earlier, and petrol and energy regasification charges may be cut by around 50%. So sentimentally it is positive for the stocks, but the news was out during market hours yesterday. Amtech Auto has completed restructuring of its overseas business. Again, Telecom Department has moved to Supreme Court over one-time spectrum fee amounting to 26,000 crore rupees, which is sought from Bharti, Idea and Reliance Communication. Yes Bank is in talks to buy Deutsche Mutual Fund division. Kolte Patil has strengthened its Mumbai portfolio by buying another 3 buildings for redevelopment. Now this takes the total number of projects for Kolte Patil in Mumbai to 6 with a sellable area of around 6 lakh square feet. Vedanta chairman is expected to buy Hindustan Zinc and Balco in this fiscal. Rupees 40,000 crore rupees investment is expected in fertilizer sector over a period of next 4 years as per a note by Fertilizer Ministry. CCD, that is Coffee Café Enterprise, is giving final touches to its listing plans. OMC may announce petrol and diesel price cut from Thursday. As per a note yesterday released in one of the leading newspapers, OMC is having a over recovery of around 6.5 rupees per litre on petrol since Jan 1st, and on diesel the over recovery stands around 5 to 5.5 rupees per litre since Jan 1st. Cain, the oil ministry has rejected Cain India's request to return areas in Barmer oil and gas block to the company. The company has relinquished the same areas in accordance with the terms of contract. Cain, the oil ministry has rejected Cain India's request to return areas in Barmer oil and gas block to the company. The company has relinquished the same areas in accordance with the terms of contract. On the important results front today, with some of the stocks that we covered, TCS, the PAT is expected at 5477.3 crore rupees. Bajaj Auto 816 crore rupees. PFS 69 crore rupees of expectation, and Federal Bank 260 crore rupees. On some of the stocks with positive bias for the day are Tata Chemical, Dr. Reddy and Maruti. Stocks with negative bias are ITC and IGL. And stocks to be pushed today for investment are Larsen 1518 CMP, Yes Bank CMP 787, Tata Motors GBR CMP 330, Infosys CMP 2129, and Sun Pharma with CMP at 821. That's all friends from our side for today. Thanks and have a nice trading session.